Hello, we're a chord quartet from Ocean Bay chapter of Sweet Adelines International here at WBOC's historic Studio D. You're watching Delmarva Life.
We are looking forward to hearing from Accord. They are going to sing for us in just a bit. But first, it's the time of year when we need to keep warm in our homes. That means the heat is on, and many of you are already probably feeling it in your monthly bills. But there are ways you can keep your family warm and save money at the same time. Brian Spiros visited Walls Farm and Garden Center in Milford to find out how significant the savings could be.
Heat rises, and it's safe to say so do many of your bills this time of year. Which is why some people turn to pellet stoves as a source of warmth and savings.
It will heat your home at a more economical rate than other solid fuels.
Bobby Walls is the owner of Walls Farm and Garden Center in Milford, which has been selling pellet stoves for the last 30 years.
Typically, people are coming in looking for a way out of a high heat bill. They come in with a heat bill of $700 a month, and they reduce it to $150 a month in some cases by using pellets.
We decided to find out how these stoves work and what you need to know if you're toying with the idea of getting one. First, Bobby says no matter what kind of heating system you currently have, you can bring a pellet stove into your home. You just have to make sure you pick a central location, preferably on the first floor. Make sure it's near an electrical outlet with access to an exterior wall so smoke can be vented out.
Typically, people will buy a pellet stove to subsidize their current heat source, but once they use it, they want to heat their whole home with it.
The stove is fueled by these pellets, which are made from compressed sawdust. Sales associate Jay Reepson says the pellets at Walls Farm and Garden Center burn clean and do not give off a smell. Normally, you refill the stove with pellets every day, but that could vary from month to month.
It could be anywhere from 30 bags to 40 or 50 bags to a ton, depending on, again, the efficiency of the house, the climate, what temperature it is outside, what kind of winter we're having.
And just like everything else, there are some pellets that get the job done better than others.
There are lower grades of pellets that cost less, but they produce more ash and less heat. So even though they cost less, they cost more. And then they also require more maintenance on your stove.
Speaking of maintenance, Bobby says you will have to stop the stove every 1 or 2 weeks to clean out the ash pan, but that's about it. Now let's talk about climate control. Bobby says these stoves allow you complete control over how much heat they give off and when.
All of our Harmon stoves are thermostatically controlled. You got a room temperature gauge on there and also a stove temperature gauge. Stove temperature will continually run at any degree you put it. If you put it at 70 degrees, it'll continue to keep that within 1 degree. It should keep that room in that certain area up to that 70 degrees. Now on the stove temperature or the room temperature, it'll shut itself down off and on to keep that temperature.
All right, Jay, so there's actually a calculator people can go online and use, and it will tell them how much they'll save throughout the year by using a pellet stove system.
Yes, that's right. You just go into the savings calculator and click on the square footage of your house, which we picked 1,500. Go down to the fuel that you use. We'll pick out electricity, and then it'll also ask the efficiency of your home. We'll pick out average, and it will total up your savings per year at $792 a year, pellets versus electricity.
The folks at Walls Farm and Garden Center say it takes about 2 hours to install a pellet stove, and you also have to consider the surface the stove will sit on. It has to be a non-combustible material like these floor pads made out of tile. The cost of each pellet stove will vary depending on size and design, but Bobby Walls says it's worth the investment.
We have people have them, 15, 20 years old. I mean, they're still using them.
Now, another benefit, many pellet stoves come with a battery pack, so if you do lose power in your home during a storm, you will still have heat. To see how much you could save on your heating bill by having a pellet stove, go to DelmarvaLife.com and click on the Show tab. Up next on Delmarva Life, the sounds of the season from a one-of-a-kind barbershop group. The quartet Accord from the Ocean Bay Chorus takes the Delmarva Life stage, and if you love to sing, we'll tell you how you can join the ladies. But first, 'tis the season for giving here on Delmarva Life and delmarvalife.com. Over the next several weeks, we will be giving out gift cards to some of your favorite Delmarva businesses. Entering is easy. To learn more on how you can win at least a $50 gift card, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the Holiday tab. Happy holidays from all of us at Delmarva Life and delmarvalife.com. Today's winner from Sussex County, Deborah Cahall of Delmar. You won a $50 gift card from Panicella Farms in Delmar. And if you're looking to find that certain something for that special someone, but you don't know where the store is, just go to delmarvalife.com. Go to the upper left-hand side of the screen to find the Super Search. Type in the name of or category of the business you're looking for, and voila, a whole directory awaits you.